Japakusma Sankasham Kashyapeyam Mahadyutim Tamorim Sarvapapagnan Pranatosmi Divakaram. That was the shloka for Divakara, the maker of the day or Surya. Sun, the king of grahas, Atmakaraka, is our life source, energy giver, Arogyakaraka, confidence provider, who gives us status, authority, power, and leadership skills. But when Sun is not strong in a horoscope, then you will see a deficiency of the qualities that I mentioned, which will lead to low energy, low immunity, a weak constitution, heart issues, eye trouble, or vision issues, bone problems, spinal cord issues, weak digestion, inferiority complex, bad decision making skills, lack of leadership skills, pessimism, etc. And how do we strengthen Surya in a horoscope? Astrology gives you many remedies: money, mantra, aushadha. Aushadha in terms of yoga, pranayama, ayurveda, homeopathy, mudra. In this episode, I will focus on the first parihara, that is money, the gemstone. Which gemstone can uplift Surya's ineffectiveness in a horoscope? Namaskaraha, welcome to the episode's topic, ruby or manikya. Like Surya, even ruby is considered the king or rock star of gemstones for its attractive, brilliant color and clarity. Ruby is a gemstone of the corundum family. Corundum is a very hard mineral that consists of aluminium oxide. The other member of the corundum family is sapphire. The difference between sapphire and ruby is that ruby has additional minerals, that is iron and chromium, which gives it a red tint. A few technicalities about ruby. It is solid, possesses high specific gravity. It is the second hardest natural mineral after diamond, which is seen in the Mohs scale of hardness. Where is ruby found? Rubies are found in volcano stones, metamorphic stones, riverbeds, in Burma, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Kabul, Vietnam, southern part of India, Russia, Australia, etc. Some rubies are believed to be found on the heads of snakes, which shines like peacock's tail, fireflies, or burning fire crystals. As per Brihad Samhita, such rubies give protection from venoms and achieve victory over enemies. Rubies are found in a variety of crimson and scarlet red colors, ranging from pink to a deep ruddy violet color. The finest quality ruby has a delicate rose color, similar to the eye of a cuckoo. What are the qualities of a good ruby? They are smooth, transparent, luster, brilliant, hard, heavy or high density, silky or milky inclusions, a good color, regular shape. What are the flaws of rubies? Dull, brittle, flimsy, cracks, bubbles, spotty, slits, bluish or blackish or whitish or smoky color. Now, why do we need to know about these flaws, or why do we need to identify flaws? These flaws in rubies have to be identified because they will not only make the ruby ineffective but could trigger additional problems, such as a dull ruby is said to give problems with siblings or danger to life. Brittleness may cause delay in having a child. Black spots could cause restlessness or animosities. Bluish tint causes stomach problems. So you get the idea as to why flaws need to be considered and why such rubies need to be avoided. As per the book Ratna Pariksha, rubies are divided into 6 varieties. Padmaragamani, which shines like the rising sun and is the finest grade, glows like fire, soft and smooth in texture. Saugandhikam is like the flowers of a pomegranate, shines like the eyes of a chakora bird, glows like fireflies, soft and smooth in texture. Kuravindam is like the eye of a cuckoo bird and is similar to Padmaraga and Saugandhika, but more lustrous and smaller in size. Mamsagandhi is that of the color of the flesh of a rabbit. Neelagandhi is of scarlet red tint with a bluish hue. Komalam shines like the rose color in the neck of the pigeon. Rubies have other names. They're also called Kempu or Tamara Kempu for its red tint. Other names are Surya Ratnam or Ravi Priyam, as it is the gemstone for Surya. Now that we have learned so much about ruby as a gemstone, let's tackle the important question. Why should you wear a gemstone? When the grahas are not favorable in your horoscope, you get impacted and experience hurdles and grievances. To counter or reduce these hardships, Gems have been used for thousands of years. The rays emitted by gems neutralize the rays emitted by the negativity giving grahas and form a protection layer and reduce the evil effect to a large extent. You cannot alter the influence of grahas, but we can control with the usage of gems as a protective layer. I have provided a detailed explanation of this in this video. Check it out if interested. The next important question is, who should wear which gemstone? Is ruby suitable for you, or is blue sapphire suitable for you? I have explained the various concepts behind deriving your lucky stone or the perfect stone for you and which concept is followed by me in this video. Check it out if you're interested. Now, assuming that you have done the due diligence on ensuring that ruby is the gemstone for you, then how will it benefit you? It helps enhancing your name and fame, leadership qualities, decision-making skills, gives you energy, vitality, better self-confidence, makes your relationship better with your father, enhances your bhagya, balances your emotions, etc. It is beneficial for you if you're in a government position or working in government contracts, for your leadership portfolios, administrative roles. In terms of medical astrology, ruby will help you in the areas that sun governs. Surya impacts our overall health, immune system, bones, heart, digestive fire, hair growth, vision, skin, spinal cord, blood pressure, bile, stomach related issues, ailments related to the head. So when you wear ruby, then it helps balance all these areas and improves your overall constitution. In fact, Ayurveda uses ruby's medicinal properties. In Rasatantra Sara, an Ayurvedic text, it talks about bhasma or paste of ruby, and the procedure to make this bhasma or paste is explained in detail. This is used by Ayurvedic and Unani doctors to cure low semen count, help with heart troubles, reduce pitta and vata dosha, better vision for digestion, pain in limbs, fear, etc. We will now come to the procedure to wear it. It can be worn in gold or silver. Once it is designed by the jeweler, it is recommended to first purify and energize it before wearing it. You can purify it by immersing it in the cow's milk and then washing it with Ganga Jal. You can energize it by praying to Surya by chanting Aditya Hridayam or the Surya mantra that I recited earlier in this video. I suggest doing a sankalpa or an affirmation for gaining from wearing the ruby and then wear it. It is advisable for you to wear it on a Sunday. I have covered Surya's characteristics, ruby structure as a mineral, where it is found, the different varieties, colors of a ruby, qualities of a good ruby, flaws you should avoid in a ruby, and benefits of wearing it in your personal and professional life, and how does it help your health? How does Ayurveda use it as a medicine? And finally, the rituals to follow to wear a ruby. That should give you all the awareness about ruby as a gemstone and the astrological importance. With awareness comes insight, and I want you to develop Jyotish Shastram insight to plan your life better. Dhanyavadaha.